My name is Javarien Presley, and I'm the Winter Park Kappa League president. And right now, we're at the Winter Park Community Center where the 2023 Kappa League Ceremony induction has just commenced. And this is the first Kappa League TV show of 2023, and there will be many more. And right now, we have a pleasure speaking with Mr. Derek Lewis.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother? My brother, doing good, man.
Doing good. Love to hear that. And right now, just want to start off with, tell us about your background, hometown, education, family, hobbies. I understand you're a busy person, so.
A little busy.
Yeah,
But first of all, thanks for having me here tonight. I'm very excited to be here. What a great ceremony this was, inducting new Kappa Leaguers, and it's been phenomenal. Love to see the support from their family and their friends, and just a special night to be here. So thank you, and thank you for leading this interview.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a basic guy, but I grew up back in Washington, D.C., back in the late 60s, the Chocolate City as it was known to many back at that time. I went to Hampton University, graduated from there in 1988 with a business management degree. I placed Kappa, crossed the line in the Burning Sands in 1986, a Beta Chi chapter. I started my career with PepsiCo right out of Hampton. I was recruited via campus hire back in 1988, and 35 years later, here I am retired. Live in Orlando, Florida with my family. A beautiful wife, Shireen, married to her for 31 years. Got 3 children, Devin, Jordan, and Kellen, 28, 25, and 17. I've been part of the Central Florida community now for like 16 or 17 years, and you know, this is now truly our home, although I still have family back in the DMV area, but I'm really excited to be here, be associated with Kappa, be here tonight to be part of a very special night for young men who are aspiring to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, of course. We love to introduce new young men to try and build up more black men for our society. We know we need more leaders to lead us.
No doubt.
Yeah, of course. So right now, after graduating from Hampton University in 1988, like you mentioned, of course, you started a long career at PepsiCo in Washington, D.C. Also mentioned, which is fabulous, you were a manager, right?
Manager trainee, starting out, sales manager trainee, yes.
That's impressive. And as a sales rep, eventually elevated in 2019 to president. Pepsi beverages, which one? Pepsi or Coke? Which would you like more?
Which one I like more?
Yeah,
Come on, man. I'm gonna go crazy. There's only one.
Yeah, only
Pepsi.
one?
Pepsi's
Pepsi.
only one. There's only one.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Pepsi
Good.
is pretty
I'm glad
good.
we're on the same page on that.
And you know, the multicultural PepsiCo of North America. And after PepsiCo, you redirected your energy, of course, into a new area of interest that I will ask you about later. Okay? So you're a great role model for achievement. How were you able to accomplish a successful career after 35 years?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. I talked a lot about this tonight, you know, and I use the 3 R's really as a way to, you know, sort of capture the framework that I used really throughout my entire career. Most of my career, not my entire career, but most of my career was, you know, me really focusing on results, relationships, and reputation, right? Being the best I could be at getting performance, being the best I could be at building, trusting, highly collaborative, connected relationships with people who were above me, below me, beside me, inside the organization, outside the organization, and then obviously building a reputation that was hopefully very high, that I was seen as a, you know, certainly high character, high integrity, trustworthy, great leader, all about the people, and trying to build the best brand you could be. And so these things were, in my mind, paramount to my success. I always also use that to the success of others. And so the company afforded me a great opportunity to grow in a lot of different roles over my career. I got to move around. I moved around 8 times. So it was a great journey to take on those different assignments where I had more increasing responsibility, and you know, made the best of each situation. So I'm very grateful and thankful to all the leaders at the company who believed in me, who gave me the opportunity. The company had some great brands, a great mission and purpose. So it was a thrill ride for the entire 35 years. Certainly more great moments than difficult moments. There were difficult moments, but you know, overcame those with using my network, my faith in God, the trust again I have in the network that I built, the relationships I built. And you know, when you had a tough year or a tough period of time, you're able to really, you know, use that foundation to help you persevere through it and bounce on to the next thing. And so I grew stronger at each moment of adversity I ever faced inside my career, during my career.
So your main career was founded off relationships and reputation. Am I
Yeah,
right?
I use those 3 pillars, right. I use those 3 pillars. There's certainly a lot more to unpack, and if you double click on those, you can go into many different areas of those, but I try to focus on high performance. I try to focus on high touch with people, and I try to focus on building the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I try to install in me and get inspired by each and every single day. Certainly there's the work to go do, the jobs to go do, there's a technical aspect of the job, there's a leadership aspect of the job that I had to be really good at, a strategic aspect of jobs that I had to be really good at. But inherently at the end of the day, in those areas, I had to perform, I had to build chemistry and karate with others, and I had to be, again, on top of my game, the best version of who I could be to the company and to my family.
Yeah, I feel that we all need to better ourselves. We're never perfect. We can all, and level up as people. And I feel like you've done that amazingly, and I'm sure in this program there will be many young men that would do that. And I feel that, I think I leveled up in this program. And
no doubt. That's what Kappa stands for, right? It's all about leveling up and achievement. And
yeah, of course.
I'm thankful for the Kappa leaguers that have come through, that have created the path for the ones that are coming through now. People like yourselves who are now, now you're a veteran. The younger guys coming in now are going to look to you for guidance, and it's important that you pay that forward with the people that are coming through. So responsibility gets greater and greater as you go deeper into this process.
Yeah, it's nothing to, I don't see it as a bit of a barrier. I see it as just a bit of a accomplishment I've made and
absolutely
improve others.
That's exactly how I see it. It should be fun.
Yeah.
It's inspiring. It's fulfillment.
I see it as fun for me.
Absolutely.
Especially even though it's a lot of responsibilities, I see it as, very fun task to do with, getting other people involved. I love that. I love getting everybody inclusive and everything. Love that.
That's big time. That pays off. It pays a lot of dividends.
Of course. And the next question, sorry, just question. Did you have any mentors inside or outside of PepsiCo who helped you pursue your career opportunities?
Yeah, that's part of that. I would put that under the relationship structure, right? You have to have mentors. I think it's essential that you have mentors and sponsors, right? You need both, right? Sponsors are the ones that really are going to sign off when you're getting those next jobs, those next opportunities, because you're going to probably end up working for them, or so they're going to put their names on you. And I think mentors play a different role in that, it's much more informal, it's safer, they're there to really sort of be there for you when you need them the most and give you guidance on things that you may not be privy to. So it's great to have a group of mentors that are inside the company who've already paved the way, and a group of mentors who are outside the company who come from different places. Therefore, you're able to stay sharp, you're able to learn new things, new ideas. It's not just all about where you work. You're more wholesome when you have a broad network that's behind you. And so building that and keeping that, I think is really important for the individual. So, you have to put work into getting mentors to stay with you and be with you. So it's not just happens by happenstance or happens for sort of free. You have to put some time in, some work in to do that. Once you establish that, though, it's the gift that keeps on giving. So I find the mentoring aspect very powerful, and now I'm paying that forward because I mentor hundreds of people, over my career, not actively right now, but over my career, hundreds and hundreds of people that I've mentored, and I still mentor quite a bit of people right now, even being retired. That's something that's important to me because people paid it forward for me. I've got to pay it forward for others.
Yeah, of course. I feel like people need mentors. I have a mentor myself. It really provides a different perspective of situations that may occur in life.
Absolutely. It helps you cover your blind spots and things that you might need to be more aware of. And so they're always good at running kind of one step ahead of you a little bit and anticipating and giving you sort of that guidance for you to stay on track, but also be able to accelerate to the next track.
Yeah, of course. I feel that it's needed to have a mentor like yourself. Hundreds of students, I think, is really needed.
Good.
So, and then after time from PepsiCo, do you still have mentors today, and why?
Yeah, I told you, look, I still want to keep leveling up. Just because I retired from, PepsiCo doesn't mean that I'm stagnant now and I don't want to do anything the rest of my life. I think people sometimes look at retirement as you just sit on the couch and eat potato chips all day. That's not exactly how I intended to be. I'm still very active. I'm actually just as active as I was when I was working. But things now I get to select what I want to go do every day. I get to choose the activities. I get to choose the amount of leisure I want to have. I get to choose the amount of projects I want to work on. I get to choose the different spaces, right? So it creates more flexibility for me now. I'm into, quite a few things, but things that I all like, and they're fulfilling for me. I'm still learning and growing. So keeping a mentoring base is still absolutely important because I still pray to have a much longer life to live, and I want that next chapter to be even better than the chapter I just came out of.
Yeah, of course. We all don't want to be lazy after a time, and we all need people to keep us motivated and keep ourselves motivated. Right. So that's good that you have a mentor after retirement.
Absolutely.
Keep yourself focused on projects and other things.
Leveling up to me never stops.
Yeah,
so,
of course. Always, you can always be better. I believe in that. And then, of course, tell us about your new purpose in life after PepsiCo.
I think it's a bit of a shift. You know, I call it in go get mode. You know, now I want to be in go give mode. I want to do more for others. I want to serve a mission of helping others. You know, I did that obviously during my go get time in my career, but there was most of my time was spent on go getting because I was in a performance expectation culture, so I had to produce results consistently, daily, you know, weekly, monthly, annually. And so now I get to, again, as I told you, I get to cherry pick and do more things that I want to go do that are not necessarily performance oriented or specifically numbers oriented. And so this next chapter is certainly giving me that edge now to really spend time with people. Being here at the Kappa League event is a great example of that. This is something I didn't do when I was working.
Yeah.
But because now I have more time and flexibility to do it, I now can spend the time to do it. And it was very rewarding for me, and I'll do more and participate more in the Kappa League process now that I have some extra time to be able to contribute there.
Yeah, it's always good to, you know, balance your time after your career, and I see that you do that perfectly. You're a golfer, you know, out mentoring people. I see you can balance it easily, you know, fun and still focus on your work.
Absolutely.
And then next question, with your extensive experience, what learning points can you share with the National Kappa League community, and what should they embrace and what should they avoid?
I think it's you know, I think they have the formula, like keep trying to level up, keep leveling up, keep the vision, keep the mission, keep the conviction on inspiring others, keep an environment of optimism, keep an environment of action, making sure people are actually doing things. We're not just talking, but we're acting as well. I think, you know, continue to encourage consistency in upholding the values of the organization, and keep the hustle going, man. We gotta move fast. The world's a fast moving element, and it's up to us to, you know, not get behind anything. So trying to stay ahead, on top of things that are going on in society, I think is something that we all need to adopt, you know, holistically.
I agree. You know, everybody needs to, you know, come together and use time as a whole. Time isn't stopping; it keeps going, and people need to take advantage of that. Perfectly.
Amen.
And then, last question before we end.
I thought that was the last question.
You got one more.
Okay.
Don't want to waste your time. Before we end this great interview, do you have anything else you want to say to the Kappa League audience?
No, first of all, I'm very proud of the Kappa League. I'm very proud of the brothers here in the Winter Park, you know, organization. They do a tremendous job. They're very buttoned up, and I think tonight was a great example of that with the families that were here, the Kappa Leaguers who are current members, and then also the induction of the new members coming in. This is a very exciting time. There's a lot of energy in the organization right now in Winter Park, and so being associated, affiliated with such an outstanding group of men is what it's all about, right? That's why we crossed the sands when we did, and you know, that's why we sought out to be part of Kappa, was to be part of these moments, and there's still more work to go do, but a proud night, a proud moment to reflect on, be happy about, and onward and upward from here.
Yeah, of course. I believe it's always a work in progress. We can all find ways to improve. I think it's pretty good that you're committing time to Winter Park Kappa League. I think we all need it.
All right.
So that was the last question. I really do appreciate you for
Same
coming.
Here, my man. Thanks very much. Great job.
Of course. Enjoy golfing. I know you love doing that. And
you know I love doing it. I'm not afraid I need to go. I need to get some practice in the night before tomorrow.
You might have to take me golfing one time.
Hey, you got it.
Hey,
yeah.
I've been to Top Golf once. I can.
No, we gotta go more than that.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is the first Kappa League TV show of 2023, and there will be more to come. Stay tuned.